Welcome, soul travelers. It is Priestess Melissae, and you've joined me once again at the Priestess Prophecies. Thank you so much. I so appreciate all of you, and I hope you have been checking out all of the daily messages. Today, we're going to do one with the Crystal Mandala Oracle deck so that we can see what crystal is coming out for the collective for this week. We're just coming off of the spring equinox as well as the full moon warm moon in Virgo. So this is a very important time for us to really be paying attention to what is coming along in our lives, especially air signs was getting that message. Pay attention. Fire signs, check that one out. That was talking about a gift. All right, I'm going to do the water and earth signs still. Look out for those. But today we are doing the Crystal Mandala Oracle deck to see what crystal and affirmation, and also the Ascended Master, Angel, Goddess, that kind of thing that is coming out to work with us today as well. So you can sit with any of that energy and help to bring through more of that power today. We'll also get into the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck to see a Lenormand spread today. So we'll get a past, present, and future view of what's been going on within and around you and any kind of things you need to be aware of. We'll clarify with the vice versa tarot, and stick around because of course at the end we always do some lovers cards. Today it'll be from the Lovers Oracle deck. Yes, Crystal Mandala Oracle. Okay, so how have you guys been feeling? Your energy been pretty pumped, or has it been pretty challenged? There have been a lot of transits happening, I would say, within the last few years, to be honest with you. But right now, it really is, about us preparing, again, what I was receiving, the energetic seeds for us to go ahead and start moving forward on all of those big projects and plans and different things like that. All right, let's take a moment to bring in the nice, beautiful golden white light energy of our angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides, heralding the wisdom for us today. Breaking up the dense dark energy, blowing it away. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. All right, guys, let's see what's going on in the world of the crystals today. What did you think about our message yesterday with the cougar? If you didn't check it out, go ahead and do so, because there was a great message there about being assertive, about standing your ground, about what's most important for you. Not living up to other people's standards, but your own, which is very important, right? Because you have to decide what is best in this life. Everybody is trying to decide what that is. And, why not be in control of the way that you experience that? You know what I mean? All right, let's see what message is coming out from the Crystal Mandala Oracle deck today for the collective. I don't want to take that one. It tried to come out, but it didn't completely. For the collective, all right, then. So we have Archangel Anael, Pink Calcite, and Acceptance. So there's something that Spirit is asking us to be aware of that we need to accept, either about a situation around us or about ourselves. And this is all about healing that heart energy, right? When we have that ability to accept something for how it truly is, then it actually does bring a bit of a peace to the situation, even if it isn't exactly what we wanted to hear. The number 3 energy here, there is definitely, I just get a deep feeling of healing, like I said, from this. If you have pink calcite, I see that a lot like the rose quartz. It's just very nurturing and calming, if you will. Just to hold and to look at. This energy is like the rose quartz, where it's just kind of light and bubbly. I don't know if you guys hold crystals or not, but you can hold different ones and actually feel the energy, the difference in the energy of different crystals. Give yourself a moment to just hold it and, you know, allow yourself to readjust to that energy of that crystal and just feel what that energy feels like. And you can think about the properties of that crystal too. Look it up, pink calcite, and see what exactly this can help you with acceptance today. We're going to read a little bit out of the book and then get a quick, like I said, Lenormand spread. This is a number 3 card, guys. So this is talking about that connection with spirit, getting that balance today. Something that is really going to help us to move forward because we are in that place of acceptance and moving forward with whatever this is. So acceptance says, we bring you the gift of acceptance. Rather than encouraging a situation to remain the same, the gift of acceptance empowers you to move through an experience, uncovering the opportunity for personal growth and spiritual development that may be at first hidden behind a challenging set of circumstances. So have you been experiencing a lot of setbacks or a lot of things that have been challenging you lately within the last week or so, or maybe month or so? Hit the like button there today if this is resonating with you, and don't forget to subscribe. It says acceptance is necessary for you to be present rather than in resistance. When you are present, you can see what is happening more realistically, and you become more able to respond to it with awareness. So what I see here today is, you know how we can see something, but it's not something we really want to see, and we try to tell ourselves that it's not really happening. I feel like that's what that was just saying with this acceptance card. Allow yourself to really see a situation for what it is. See what's happening. Don't turn your face away from it, all right? This is really asking you to be really an adult today, basically, about this situation, and come from that higher perspective and more honorable perspective, because you're honoring yourself. This card also says when, okay, sorry, we read that part. Then you shall grow and obtain more power and wisdom through that process, while you also become capable of receiving the divine assistance, all right, that will come to you and help you through any difficulty. So this is saying, as long as you call upon spirit, basically, you're always going to have the assistance and the power, you know, the energy, the faith and encouragement and all of that that you need, and all of the answers will also come to you because you're in that calm state and because you are willing to see things for how they are, so you can really be in the place where it's going to be best for you. You know what I mean? So even if a situation seems challenging, your acceptance is the key to transforming it. It brings relief to your heart. It empowers you to take the very forward on your spiritual path that life is presenting to you. It allows you to take that, empowers you to take that step, forward on your spiritual path that life is presenting to you. So it gives you that power to take that next step and the next step. And it says through that step, new opportunities will arise, because if you never took that step, then those opportunities wouldn't be open to you. You see what I'm saying? So seeing a situation for how it is and maybe being able to step away from it is going to be the key today, all right? So it says, when you trust that no matter what appears to be, it is safe to trust that life is supporting you. So it doesn't matter what is being shown to you. Just know that it's supporting you in whatever way, to either help you to know which direction to go because you see the truth. And now it's your responsibility to accept it and do the thing that you need to do. Empower yourself through spirit and take that next step forward. All right, so when you trust that no matter what appears to be, it is safe to trust that life is supporting you, supporting you to manifest your divine potential. Acceptance becomes easier and feels more natural and more joyful. Wow, I love that card today. So yeah, it's really about seeing a situation in our life for how it is, not hiding from it anymore, not allowing that white elephant in the room any longer to be, hiding what the truth really is. We're going to see it for what it is. Be gentle about it, accept it, and take that next empowered step forward. It just turned 10:01 there. All right. So this is your affirmation, holding your pink calcite, calling on Angel Anael, perhaps, and asking for the empowerment for that next step forward in this acceptance card. Hit the like button if you are resonating with this message today, and subscribe. Acceptance brings peace to my heart, and I embrace my unique and perfect gift of life. Acceptance brings peace to my heart, and I embrace my unique and perfect gift of life. Acceptance brings peace to my heart, as I embrace my unique and perfect gift of life. By the power of three, a perfect trinity, it is done. Yes, accept whatever this is in your life today. Spirit is saying that you understand and probably have already been seeing for some time, but now it is time for you to be strong and take that next step forward. Whatever this situation is, if it is a person, because I am seeing King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles here today, so this is somebody, it feels like that, you felt very at home with, that you've held a lot of emotions for sure. With that Four of Wands coming out today, you definitely have had some good times with this person, made memories, shared a home together, that kind of thing is what it feels like. But there's also been this defensive energy that you've had to have around this person. And what is that all about? We're going to take a look at that today for us and see. So what is it we need to see, Spirit? Show us the past, present, and future energy. Perhaps still being a little bit confused about this situation. So again, it's going to be you making, kind of like, here's the best way that a simple way that you can take the confusion out of the process of anything you're trying to clear up about. All right, so take out a piece of paper and basically draw a line down the middle. Pros, cons, positives, negatives, basically. Write them all down. Which looks better? Take the confusion out. That is one way to help you in a very simplistic way. Because right now you're having a hard time making a decision about which way to go. I feel like it's hard for you to see where your future is going at this time, perhaps, which path to take. What is going to be the right way to go? Acceptance is going to help you today to make that decision, because perhaps the situation that you've been dealing with is very toxic. This could be a person. This could be, anything like smoking and drinking, playing too much video games, anything that takes you away from your path, you know what I mean? And away from where you should be going in your life. Something that's holding you back, chaining you down. And absolutely, this could be a relationship situation, because we have that Seven of Cups at the bottom, and this is confusion about something, and perhaps the toxicity of this person or this situation is confusing you and making you feel like you're not sure if you should stay with this person or continue down that path or not. Yeah, in the past, there's definitely been confusion with that Two of Swords energy. The blindfold is on. It's been very tough, to be able to feel our way through this situation and really decide what is the right path moving forward. In your head, you're really not feeling the way that you need to feel about this situation or this person, though. Again, we've got the Devil in the bottom position. If you're the Empress and you're chained to the devil, that's definitely not very good energy, right? At least in your mind, this is how it's making you feel. And if you're feeling that way, you're not going to be able to be productive. You're not going to be able to tap in to that Venusian energy that the Empress, you know, talks about and taps into. That's birth and that's growth and that's all the things that you want to see in your life. And if you're feeling this way, if you feel like you're not able to have that growth in your life and that you're chained to something that is keeping you from being able to move forward, right? And feeling confused, I feel like you've come out of this state though, but maybe there's something that still makes you feel like you can't move forward for some reason. And again, I feel like you're going to have the strength though to move forward, and you're going to do what's best for you, because balance is very important for you today. All right. I think you understand that confusion is not where you want to invest or where you want to, you know, partner with, if you will, because the Three of Pentacles is all about partnership, is all about collaborating and things of that nature. So that's really what I'm seeing here today with this acceptance energy about someone perhaps that we've been confused about for a long time, because they give us that energy of, you know, making us feel like we've had, again, like I said when I was cutting the cards, we've had this connection with them, a very strong connection with them, but I feel like it's been just as good as it's been bad, probably in some respects. And, you know, this is an energy that's definitely kept you very confused with the Ace of Cups in reversed here, all right? And we've got this guy. I always notice that guy down there, right? He's always lurking. It's like he's always around kind of thing. It's very interesting. And so again, maybe it's time to accept that this just really isn't the right energy for you. The right energy for you to build with, especially, you know, with spirit and everything. Oh, I'm sorry, I did a Celtic cross, but I think it came out really well for us today. Two of Wands in reverse. That's what needed to come out today, apparently. So yeah, something has been hidden from you with this moon energy here. That's why it's been so, you know, hard for you to be able to make this decision. But at the same time, I feel like with this acceptance card that you do actually know, right? It's not like it's necessarily being hidden from you. I feel like you are tapping into that intuition, right? But it is still a bit confusing because your energy is tied up in it. You know, it's kind of like you feel just as strongly in one sense about taking off and leaving it all behind, right, as you do about staying, because again, it's that confusing energy where you do feel good about this person or you have had good times, but if it's been toxic, that's tough, right? So devil energy for the foundation, yeah. Spirit's saying it's time to move on with this. The Chariot, absolutely, because you don't want to get to this energy where you're getting out just in the nick of time. Spirit is showing you that the foundation of all of this has definitely been very toxic with whoever this is dealing with today, and that you really do need to get out of there, because your healing with this caduceus energy on this card is very important. It's going to balance your masculine and feminine, and Spirit is going to give you that empowerment once again to take that step forward and do what you need to do, right? All right, Two of Swords in reverse for our past energy, please. Several cards coming out today. We're going to take the one that came closest to it, and that is the Wheel of Fortune. Right? We've been waiting for the wheel to spin in our favor. And we saw perhaps when we separated from this confusing energy that did actually help us to be able to move forward and to have more growth in our lives. But the thing is we could still be hung up in our head because of our emotions about this person is kind of what I'm seeing. Yeah, definitely. This is with the Strength card coming out in this position. Now we do have it in the future position as well. It's taken you a lot of strength to really see that this person was draining your energy so much, was, you know, you were spending so much time fighting with them, if you will, or trying to tame that devilish energy, right? so much of your energy was spent that it was draining you and putting you in this reverse energy is what I'm feeling today. If you're tapping into this energy with me, hit that like button and definitely subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all of your support. Let me know too in the comments section. Put a pink heart and let me know that you are ready to accept whatever has happened here today. You've given so much of your energy towards all of this to try to heal it, but you're tired of dealing with a situation that constantly leaves you kind of wondering if this person is really being genuine and honest with you, right? Strength card for the future position. What are we seeing with this today? Yeah. If you put any more energy towards this situation, I feel like it's just going to leave you drained, possibly leave you in a state, because this is the card also of not only being left out in the cold, because maybe that person has done this to you before, right? After you put all this time and effort in and work things out with them and that kind of energy, but behind the scenes, it's always this kind of energy. And Spirit is saying, don't be chained to that energy. Tap into your own energy, your innate energy that empowers you by spirit. Don't be chained any longer to this false god, if you will. All right? Be in your own throne of power and be able to move as well. All right, so again, this could also cause you to go into a state of bad health, mental illness, that kind of thing, because you're being gaslighted or whatnot. So just be aware. You have to be careful. If you're constantly dealing with confusing energy, that energy could certainly end up leaving you out in the cold, constantly confused and blindfolded with that Eight of Swords energy. And constantly learning lessons. All right, so you don't want to be in that perpetual state, that wheel, right? That's not the wheel that we want to continue to spin on. Yeah, let's jump off that wheel and get on a better path, if you will, right? One that's less confusing. Are you with me today? Hit that like button if you are. All right, let's get our Lover's Oracle card out to end this reading. Thank you so much to everybody. 2112, how fitting, since we have that 3 energy card today, and the 2112 on either side adds to 3. That balance, connecting with spirit, taking your next steps forward with spirit, allowing that energy to empower you, right? That's going to turn your Empress energy upright, and you're going to start feeling your value and worthiness for yourself again, because that's where you deserve to be, especially if you are an honorable type of person who really gives your all in relationships. You don't deserve to be left out in the cold. So let's learn to love ourselves today, right? So that we can be able to connect with much better lovers that we can connect with spirit on and have those really powerful connections, right? Ooh, this is beautiful. Wait, it says. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Whatever is going on, even if you are deciding to take someone back today, or, continue in a situation that you've already started growing, because these are two that are, you think about those, I know you all have seen that depiction of the trees growing together, and it's a male and a female, and then you see this, but they have their own growth on either side, and I feel they're still coming together, and it's saying don't rush into anything, whether it's this person or a new person, because there could be someone else that might be coming in today, I was kind of feeling, or just an energy around you that might not like to connect with you. But in any case, this is saying take your time, allow things to grow and take its course, because then it's going to be grounded and solid and be able to have that growth as well, right? Beautiful reading today, guys. I really enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me. I so appreciate and honor you. Blessings to you, and I will see you again soon for another reading. Bye for now.